Batwoman number 3, written by Margaret Bennett and James Tynion the fourth.
Tinian.
Art by Steve Epting. Uh, the art's been fantastic in this since it started, and I'm pretty.
Oh, it's that Tink.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
You can just say it's shorthand.
Yeah.
I'm still into it. We get a little flashback of a knife, or Tahani, as her real name is. But the main bulk of this issue, and I like that flashback. That was like Sophia, like first meeting her and like taking her under her wing.
It shows you what Sophia, why she was so useful,
Yeah.
and why she's so good at what she did.
I'd like to have maybe those scenes of Sophia meeting all the other, the other members.
I think we may.
I want
Yeah.
a Koreana miniseries after this. This is a place that has become, like, in just 3 issues, went from somewhere that none of us have ever heard of to being like, wow, this is like a distinctly DC place.
Yeah, it's got its own
fascinating.
like team of people. There's factions. It's got stuff to
There's
do.
law and like a culture around it. It's kind of like in Marvel, you have Madripoor, where Wolverine goes and puts an eye patch on. I feel like this Koreana is kind of like that, and with this corporation, with Kali trying to pervert that, I'm into it. Like, just beyond Kate. So
Yeah. Obviously, the main bulk of this issue is Kate infiltrates the Kali Corporation. We introduced this place last time. We know they're funding Knife. They're involved in buying up the island and all that. And she goes and meets them, and we find out that they're siblings. So they're but as I like this point, this really nice point where she's like, "Oh, you twins, you look really similar." And they're like, "Oh no, we've got different mothers, same father, but we were born in the same day on the opposite sides of the planet."
No, they were born at the exact same time, but because they were the opposite sides, one was noon and one was
time
midnight.
change, yeah.
And their names are Elder and Younger, as if you needed to be creeped out even more.
Which one's which? Which is the
guy's elder?
Guy's elder, right?
The girl's younger.
Which actually probably the best joke. I mean, this isn't. There's some funny humor because Kate's like flirting with the security girl and stuff. This is some little bits, but the funniest stuff is when it comes to Julia during this, and she's got a bingo card. It's called Creepy Twin Bingo. I'm going to read out the ones that I can make out here on Creepy Twin Bingo. We've got weird incest vibes. Ah, yes, I'm familiar with that one. Yeah, come play with us, Danny. Quality Shining reference. Mythological twin names.
No, missed out.
Dreadlock motorcycle albinos. Or albinos, I should say. Now the ones that are covered though, I can't quite make those. One's cereal something gold.
Yeah.
I think we need to get tweeting at. I don't know if Epting's got the list or if it's Tanyan or Bennett.
We'll just hit them all.
One of them has the full thing, and I want this so that we can play it.
So she's sort of trying to find out what they are, what they're going on, and all the rest of it. But we see Knife is in the rafters. She's watching all this, and she sees Kate plant a bug. And at the end of the scene, she jumps down and like smashes into the table and like
she cuts cuts it out of the table.
Yeah.
Like, Knife, you could have just dislodged it, but
just pick it
you
up.
could have.
Yeah. Well, the creepy twins run off and they get in the helicopter. Kate gets into costume, has a quick fight. Kate does this cool badass thing when she dives off the building, and then she's got this like jetpack tech or sort of tech that attaches to her cape that turns it into a glider. I guess is more accurate.
It's her drones. The drones that Julia had brought up from the yacht. They join. Yeah, they join with her. They catch up. It's very Stark-esque.
It is Stark-esque, yeah. Very Iron Man.
Throws themself.
But the fact that it's just the stuff around her shoulders, though, but it's mostly just like a glider. Like it turns her cape into a glider. Gives it a different feel. It's more of a thing.
No, it's so cool.
And obviously, it's beautiful. I love the panel at the bottom of that page where it's just a silhouette of her flying like she's a bat. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's
great. And so, without a doubt, we know that the creepy twins and Kali are part of the mini Hands of Death, and that they're planning on blowing up Koreana.
We find out they've got every part of the island rigged with explosives. Like the entire underground, completely, from side to side, rigged with explosives.
Because, as we talked about earlier, it is this haven for outlaws, and there's people from everywhere there. this will take out the most people from the most places to satisfy their twisted nature.
I got a chuckle when they actually said a hive of scum and villainy.
Yeah.
Yes, as did I.
I just want to put another great page with this glider cape. It's when she's like, it's a couple of pages later, she's on the beach and she's just at the shallow, the water, the shoreline, and the cape's still sort of propped up, so it's got this proper bat shape to it. It just looks really nice.
Yeah, it's great.
I just want to point that
out. That's actually on the panel where it says a hive of scum and villainy, isn't it?
Is it? Oh, so it is. Yeah, quite right. So Kate finds a bunch of explosives in this cave, and this entire page is gore. It's like, because the cave's got her back to, again, I say camera, you know what I mean. And she's, the cape's flowing, that looks great, and then the panel underneath that at the bottom is Knife coming out of the water, like Apocalypse Now, and it's just proper intimidating, proper shadows, the whole thing, creates a mood, creates an atmosphere.
Yeah. I was 50-50 on the series until this issue. I'm fully in.
Yeah, I'm into it.
Like up until now, I wasn't sold on the story aspects, but I was like, I like the tone, I like the mood, I like everything's art.
They are, obviously.
That was enough. But now it's like, okay, I got some cool story.
Yeah, it's coming together. It's taking its time to establish some stuff, and now it feels like we've got this island, we've got all these factions, we've got Kate's got her own little backstory here that we didn't know about before, and it feels like it's building stuff up.
Like Matt said, we now know this place, Coriana. We have a connection to it. We understand this place in 3 issues. That's pretty good. And
so the cliffhanger at the end of this issue is that all of these other like crime bosses that Kate knows that are kind of like, they're crime bosses, but they're not. The warlords, but they're not evil. They've got like a sort of honor code and whatever.
They're profit driven.
They all show up sort of basically as backup, pretty much.
I mean, that's their home too. I mean, it's their sanctuary. Yeah. They're not going to let the Kali Corporation ruin it for everyone.
So,
and I like that, and I want to know, where is Sophia?
I know, because no one said she's dead, and I'm expecting her to show up. You almost expect her to be running the Kali Corporation at this point, to be the higher up, because that's the obvious twist to go for at this point. Well, they're going to go that route. I don't know.
But if they do, I mean, I wouldn't be annoyed. I say, it's an obvious twist, but I'm sure they'll give us good reasons, and that's what will make it interesting. If they do that, it's why, not if.
Yeah,
I agree. And if we keep getting these little flashbacks, eventually maybe it'll add up. But we'll care more about the twist because we'll see how she's connected to all these different. And maybe that's why Knife's working there. Maybe Knife is still loyal to her.
Mm-hmm. So, it could be.